So what's up, everybody? Remember when I told y'all in today's PNTV to be happy or feel good about the Supreme Court decision in regards to, or the D.C. Appellate Court's decision about whether or not Dumb Donald has 100% immunity, and they said that he didn't, and that's like we can feel good about that, but don't celebrate yet. Because anything can happen. Well, today they were having the hearing in regards to whether or not he is eligible to remain on the ballots. The case that Colorado had removed him from the ballots. Remember, they decided that. Normally, states are the ones who make the decisions about their elections. So the fact that the Supreme Court decided to take up this case was already a red flag in my book. And if you watch any portion of the trial today, you would see that there were a few of the judges who were seemingly trying for me, to lead Trump's attorney into saying the right thing. It didn't look good. It didn't look good for the Colorado courts. If from what I saw, and I didn't see the whole thing, but from what I saw, it seems to me that he will have enough votes, because I think they got the panel of 12, if I'm not mistaken. Oh shit. Not 12. Majority. He will have the majority of the votes that will be enough to say he can remain on the ballots. But again, y'all, what I thought about that whole situation, or at least understood about that whole situation, I know you did not just try to run him over, you bitch made hoe. It's this old man crossing the street, and this fucking car just came flying around this corner. He barely made it into no, he ain't even out of the cross section yet. He still got the light flashing and everything for him to go. And she rolled right up on his ass. He's crossing. Old man walking this slow. And she go, ooh. That just made me mad. You gonna rush. Woosah. He made it across safely. Let's say that. He made it across safely. But the fact that you turning the fucking corner ain't yielding for the pedestrians in the crosswalk who have the right of way in the fucking crosswalk. And then on top of that, he's a fucking senior citizen. He barely, he's stutter stepping when he walk. You gonna try to rush him with your big ass vehicle rolling up on him? Woosah. 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 I understood what states like Maine, I forgot who the other one was, that was saying that they were going to allow him to be on the ballot, but to revisit it at a later time. I understand their ruling in that, or their thought process, because as of right now, he isn't running for president. He's running to be the primary to run for president. And so at this stage, the Constitution law may not apply. Which it didn't make sense to me, because I'm like, why would you allow somebody who is not eligible to even run as the primary? But the way that it is written is that he can't be president if he meets all those criteria. So the primary itself, removing him from the primary ballot, is actually not necessarily in line with the way that the Constitution is written, because the primary ballot is not for president. It's for his position to run for president. But I was hoping that they would just decide not to decide on the case, and to allow the states to still make their own decisions based off of the way that it has previously been done. States have always been the states all have different rules and laws on how they wanted to delegate the election laws that are applicable in their state. Not making up new laws or or rezoning to keep people from voting and shit like that. But the laws that are already in place as far as the eligibility, just like you not supposed to be under the age of 35. The way that it's saying to me, if they are going to allow someone who has already been determined by court to have been involved in the insurrection, that which makes him not eligible to be a president, if you're going to allow that person to be on the ballot, then you should allow people that's under 35 to be on the ballot. You should allow people that are not citizens of the United States to be on the ballot. If we're going to just not look at one eligibility criteria, then you should not look at all of them, which is stupid to do. If you're holding everybody to the standards of all the eligibility requirements, there should not be any exceptions. It should not be any exceptions. But it wasn't looking good, child. It wasn't looking good. If you watch MSNBC tonight at 8 p.m., they're supposed to be doing a panel discussion on the whole trial and what they got from it. But yeah, it didn't look good to me. It did, from what I was hearing. From what I was hearing, it made it seem as if they are going to rule against Colorado instead of ruling that the states still have their own individual rights that they can abide by. What it sounds like to me, what they're going to do is make it an official whatever, whether it be a yay or a nay, make it official across the board for every state, which is problematic in itself. All right, so yeah, that's all I came in here to say, y'all. That's the PNTV Extra, child. I'm on my way home. Hopefully I get there safe and sound. These non-driving ass people today, ooh, they working my black nerves. Getting on my last good one. I see y'all next video. Peace.